the following presentation of the National Football League.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us a dozen miles east of the National Mall at the home of the Commanders here in Landover, Maryland. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. It's Graham Gano to get this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. They'll get across the 20, mark them down at the 23-yard line. The Washington offense going to make their way to the field for the first time. They are led by the former Heisman Trophy winner out of LSU, Jaden Daniels.
And he's coming off a game where he was pretty much held in check for the majority of the contest, and he had a couple nice throws mixed in, a couple decent drives here and there, but the inability to find the end zone, of course, he had the one interception, so a lot to clean up, a lot to improve. Not just him, but frankly, the entire offense.
Play action. Here's Daniels. That one secured by the tight end Bates. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Yet another Alabama back in the league. This is Brian Robinson.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Commander's first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Daniels going to keep it on the zone read. Oh, the ball's out. One of the Giants has it.
That's just got to be a really deflating way to start this game, Mike. I mean, you work on this opening script all week long with the expectation that you're going to start fast, and then you come out early, careless with the ball. They knock it loose and create the early takeaway.
They'll run, and this is Cam Scatterbrain. And good hard running there. He'll push his way forward, gain of about 5.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, taking back to the other side of midfield. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They'll go, and here's Dart. He's going to let this one go deep. That is brought in. And he's going to have the Giants first down. They convert in style there. Big play on fourth and long.
A gain of 33 yards on the play. First down, Giants.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
And he will not be quite able to stretch the ball out. They're going to mark him down after that huge run all the way to the ones.
First down. First and goal, Giants.
Singletary will score. Touchdown, G-Man.
Make no mistake about it, he may get to glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Giants 7. Commanders nothing.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This one taken at the 7. Get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. The Commanders' offense going to take over now for the second time. They're trying to hold on to the football this time. Had the fumble on the opening possession, which led to a touchdown. So they trail early as they get it back 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Daniel.
Just take what the defense is giving you. And you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, pitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
That's down the field and intercepted. Picked off by Travis Hunter.
You know, Mike, drastically different things waiting for these two squads on the sideline as they run off. I mean, we can hear the defensive sideline celebrating all the way up here. I mean, back-to-back drives, they come away with the takeaway. Now, on the offensive sideline, there's no celebration awaiting. It's coaches looking to gather their guys together and say, look, we've got to have ball security. If we don't protect the football, we have no chance.
They'll start this on the ground with Scatterboot. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. That's to Hunter. He's got it right side. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd.
On 3rd down, here is Dart. And that will be incomplete. They could not hook up on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter. Giants football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with 4th down coming up. They'll indeed go for it, and it's Dart. He'll try to run for it, and he will have a Giants 1st down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive. On the give, Scatterboot. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. That's good for a Giants 1st down. A play fake, now Dart. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down. They'll go play action here with Dart. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. And that is incomplete.
Ever so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Ball rest at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Is a turnover on downs.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. From the 43, here's 2nd down and 5.
2nd and 5 at the 43-yard line.
Check. Another run here for Robinson. And they get him to the ground, but he's all the way down to the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
good for a Washington.
They'll motion over Samuel.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 7.
Now Robinson. He'll get this inside the 20. A nice run. They're in the red zone. It's 1st down.
7-yard gain. And a Washington, first down.
Let's go now.
First and
Cougar
10 at
19.
the 19-yard line.
They'll throw with Daniels. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline. Second and 5.
He's out of bounds at the 14-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second.
Unlock line.
First carry for the Auburn alum, Jake Bigsby. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. We'll be back just outside the nation's capital after this. They'll empty out the backfield, line up for 3rd and 3.
Ready.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. To the goal line and in. Peyton Mitchell. Touchdown, Commanders. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. The extra point, up and good. And the Commanders will level things out at 7 apiece. We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. Jackson now to return it. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Giants offense and their quarterback Jackson Dart heading back out to the field. And he continues to be a nightmare for teams trying to defend in the red zone. Look at this graphic. 2nd in the NFL in terms of rushing touchdowns by a QB. And he goes forward. Good gain on that one. Pick up 8 out to the 33-yard line. Now it's 2nd and 1.
Brings up second and 1. At the 30.
Out of the shotgun. It's Dart. Left side, caught by Hunter. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
And the Giants, first down.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home. And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down.
For the Giants.
Whoa! Oh, the coverage was great. They gave him no room to operate and made him pay for catching the ball. The Commanders' offense going to take over just before the half. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. Catch is made there on the left side by Cooks. 2nd down and 8.
5-yard line. 2 yards on
Come
the
on,
pickup.
come on.
It's second and
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime.
makes it
Ready.
3rd and 2.
Press throw it. Ready, ready.
3rd and 2. Here's Daniels. Has his man. It's Samuel. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
First down.
Hop, 70, hop.
Still motion over Samuel.
49-yard line.
Throwing again. Daniels. Right side. Pulled in by Samuel. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their 2nd as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. Now a whistle. Looks like there was movement on the left side of that offensive line. They get the guard, Isaiah Wynn, that time. To the air again is Daniels. One complete to Jalen Lane. Now his timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
It's a gain of 5.
Here we go. Start.
Brings up 3rd and
19. Start. Ready.
3rd and short, and it's Daniels. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
He was covered by Travis Hunter.
They'll go. Here's Daniels. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. And instead, well, we get right back to it as we'll get ready for the 3rd quarter. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Giants offense and running back Cam Scalaboo headed out for their next possession. We show you the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns. As you can see, he's right up there among the best in the league. The drive will begin with a run by Scalaboo. And this will be a Giants first down as the tackle is made at about the 38-yard line.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. From the 38 now, here is 2nd down and 9. The throw is Dart. Pass caught by Hunter. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. There's a handoff to Scalaboo. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
3rd and 11. Now Dart. Open man is the tight end, Thomas Fedoni. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. We go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll run with Scalaboo. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Dart. To the outside, complete to Johnson. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Ball sitting on the 3. It is 1st down and goal. Scalaboo will take this in for a Giants touchdown.
It just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the 2nd half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this 2nd half started.
14. Commanders 7. To kick off.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Here comes a return from the 3. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Commanders' offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this 2nd half. They trail now 14-7.
Let's go now.
As they'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back. Leave over.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. It is 3rd and long.
3rd down and 12.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down.
Formation.
This is taken at his own 30. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Throw on the run is complete. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
15 yards on the play. And the Giants.
On the play fake, here's Dart. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Odell Beckham Jr. there. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. Up the middle with Scattergood. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They get 15 on that game. 1st down, Giants.
1st down. A gain of 15.
Once again, it's Scattergood. Good blocking to the 15. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
16 more yards.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
1st down. A gain of 16 yards.
Looking to throw. It's Dart. That's complete. It's Malik Neighbors. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. On 2nd down, here's a run to begin the 4th quarter. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
There's Dan Quinn as his Commanders head back onto the field. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. No.
Throwing now, Daniel. That's McClure open on the left side. Nice gain on 1st down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? Laramie Tunsil, the big tackle, flagged there.
Here we go. Set. Cougar 19.
Play action. Here's Daniels. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Brian Burns getting in there to drop him. It'll be a loss of 7 to start this drop. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Let's go now.
Now Daniels. He'll get that to his tight end, Ben Sinnott. And he's out of bounds, gain of about 10, so that'll help as they get set to face a 3rd down. Daniels now going to look to throw. That's a short one caught by Sinnott. He's going to be out of bounds. He is well shy where he needed to get to. It'll bring up 4th down. They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. He's got his tight end. That's Sinnott. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
And a Commander's
Come on.
1st down.
Daniels going to throw again. On target. Got it to McClure. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Deputy.
At the 45-yard
18
line.
Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready, ready.
They send the tight end in motion. They'll go play action here with Daniel. He gets this one to Samuel. It's complete. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
Gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Washington first down.
On play action, Daniels. That one secured by the tight end Bates. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
That's another Washington first down.
They'll motion over Samuel. Even in the air, here's Daniels. Right side, pulled in by Samuel. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Bronco switch, Bronco switch.
On the zone read, here's Daniels. And this one blown up. Good surge will drop him. A loss on the play, back to the 9-yard line.
A loss of 1. It's now third down.
On third down, they'll throw with Daniels. That's hauled in at the 2. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he is going to come up short.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal.
Off the zone read, Daniels gonna hang on to it. And he will score! Game on! Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Washington. That is 2nd touchdown tonight. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the 4th quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. Jackson now to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Giants offense and running back Cam Scattaboo headed out for their next possession. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. Here's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. That's caught, and it's Cam Scattaboo. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. A run straight ahead, that's Scattaboo. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Now the Commanders will use their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Over the middle, that's the tight end, Johnson. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They'll try to run for it with Scattaboo. And he will have a Giants first down. They're able to convert by plenty on 3rd and 1.
And the Giants first down.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. 2nd and 11. Down to a knee, and that will do it. They wrap up the regular season with a victory. So a road win here for the Giants. They finish off the regular season with some momentum. And they'll wait with bated breath to find out who they're going to play next week in the wild card round. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. Good night from just outside our nation's capital.